Hello contestants, I hope you appreciated that little trailer I put together for the intro, and a big shout out to Ray.Pink for putting together the Finals Effects 2.0, link to that channel will be in the description. If you're watching this, you've probably played or at least heard of the finals, but if not, then let me give you the gist of it. Depending on what mode you play, there are 3 or 4 teams of 3, all competing over vaults that contain cash. Money is what will win you and your team the victory in this virtual game show. Opening a vault and taking it to a cash out station will start a 2-minute timer, during which you must defend while other teams try to steal the cash out in progress. Whichever team owns the cash out at the end of those 2 minutes secures the cash for themselves. Seems simple enough, right? Wrong. The attack and defend component that many gamers have come to know is a bit more dynamic in this game because of the fact that 95% of the map can be destroyed. Aside from the floor of the map itself, just about any building or structure can be entirely leveled in a dynamic way. This is what drew my attention to the game a few years ago, and I still think it's an insane mechanic today. I don't know if this gets glossed over as a gimmick, but I have never seen another FPS title pull off destruction on this scale as smoothly as the finals. There's a few different modes that use this cash out style game loop, with some being more casual and others being very competitive. There's also some more classic modes that are not unique to this game, like Team Deathmatch and a bomb planting, attack and defend mode called Point Break. As of making this video, a new season releases tomorrow that will introduce a bot mode for new players to get a feel for the unique cash out game mode that the finals is centered around. Now that you understand the basics and we're all on the same page, let me tell you why you should play the finals. Let me start off by saying that this video is not sponsored in any way at all. I really think that this game is one of the most underrated releases I've ever seen, and I just want others to enjoy a unique gaming experience. I won't say the game is perfect, because nothing is, but nothing has ever made me drop it simply because it's too cool. The style of the game, the customization, the gunplay, the animations, the music, the movement, and the skill expression are all top tier in my opinion. Overall, once you get the hang of it, there are just countless moments that make you go, ooh! The fact that you're in a virtual game show is what gives off the best vibes to me. The announcers give a play-by-play during the round, the crowd goes wild when you make a crazy play, and you really feel like you're fighting for fame in the arena. A virtual world also helps with understanding some of the goofier things you might see. This game is already unique, but an arena-based game show set outside of the meat space just seals the deal for me. As far as your own character, customization goes all out in the finals. Like most free-to-play games, the developers make money through microtransactions, all of which are purely cosmetic. Outfits, weapon skins, and emotes can be purchased in the store. Now I know what you're thinking. That's not new or unique, every game has a store. And you would be correct. But on top of having insane designs, skins are not just skins in this game. Every piece can be used individually and mixed with other pieces from different outfits. Sometimes I'll spend more time than I would like to admit before the round even starts just to ensure I'm the one with the most drip in the lobby. If you're someone who enjoys creating a unique character, or in this case contestant, then this is definitely for you. Now the finals at its core is a competitive first-person shooter, so gunplay is a major factor when it comes to the feel of the game. Luckily, Embark Studios, the developers of this game, are not rookies in this aspect. They are a team of ex-DICE developers who worked on many major Battlefield titles. Having tons of experience making quality shooters is extremely noticeable when shooting any weapon in this game. Almost every gun has a unique purpose and playstyle, leaving room for anyone to find out what fits them best. And if you don't want to spray down the enemy with bullets, then smash them with a sledgehammer or cut them up with dual swords. So where the feel of the guns and customization meet are some of the best weapon animations that I have ever come across in a video game. The default animations are smooth and easy to read, they're very purposeful, but extra animations are where style comes into play. I specifically rebound the inspect weapon key just so I can run around the arena constantly spinning my revolver like a cowboy. Just like outfits, most animations from inspects to partial reload and deployment can all be used in combination with one another. Now what you've been hearing in the background of this video is the soundtrack for this game, and for 10 seasons straight Embark has been releasing banger after banger. Each new season comes with a new track, and even limited time modes get their own song to go along with them. I'm not even a huge music person, but the original soundtrack is one of the things that caught my attention when this game released a few years ago. Another key part of the gameplay itself is movement. That can be easy to understand, but difficult to master. There's quite a few options as far as movement gadgets go, like a grapple hook, a zip line, and a jump pad just to name a couple, but if speeding around the map to surprise enemies is your playstyle, then light class is the perfect choice. If you want to support and provide movement options for your teammates, then medium is a great class. And if you don't care for movement at all, then Heavy is the tankier class, and they're very slow, so they tend to rely on the other two for traversing the map quickly. But overall, any class is viable, and it comes down to personal preference and playstyle. Now with all of those things in mind, once you find that class, weapon, and gadget combination that fits you, that's when everything starts to click. I've played this game for just a little bit, and it took me a long time to finally understand what I was doing in relation to everyone else in the arena. As soon as you figure out what role you play best is when you really start to get better at the game. Suddenly you start to think differently in the middle of a fight. I only need one more headshot with my gun to eliminate that guy. Or, my teammate is about to go for the steal and I have my shield off cooldown. Now, the chaos of everything literally blowing up and crumbling around you doesn't seem so hard to navigate, and instead you begin to thrive when the confusion of other players. You have to be able to quickly assess any situation and decide what the best course of action will be at a moment's notice. And once you learn to remain calm in the chaos, you really feel your skills start to shine through. Overall, it is the combination of all this game's unique aspects that make it so great. I didn't even list everything here because I want you to go play the finals and figure out what makes it unique to you. And if you played before but dropped the game because it's too fast-paced and confusing, pick it up and give it another shot. If you've never played but hear too many negative things on the internet about it to play, then my advice is this: make your own opinion instead of letting others do it for you. The game is being updated constantly, and even 10 seasons in, the devs are still showing us that this is what they wanted to create, something that has never been seen before. So yeah, long story short, play the finals. Brand new season is coming out, and now is as good a time as any to hop in and see what kind of contestant you are. If you made it this far, I want to thank you for listening to me yap about one of my favorite games of all time, and I'll see you in the arena.